You cannot be disappointed with no expectations.
Anybody care about what I want?
I do.
Shut up. Get out.
So it's been since 2021 since I've gotten any news related to Spider-Man, and I want more Spider-Man. And it's unfortunate that the form of news that I get today about Spider-Man is not good news. No, it's in fact very bad news. Now, one feature I was really excited for in this game that would really differentiate it from the Batman Arkham series was the co-op. And, when we saw the first trailer of Spider-Man 2 for the PS5, we saw Miles Morales right next to Peter Parker, and both sharing the scene together. And it seemed like co-op would be a factor of having two Spider-Mans be able to fight side by side against, their nemesis and rivals and street thugs or whatever. And I was really excited about this. But it turns out we're not getting it. So Insomniac put out a tweet answering the question on where's the co-op. And even though that they had a voice actor who played Miles Morales in the game come out and say, yeah, I think it's been announced, Insomniac basically said, no, we have no plans for co-op. And this blows. Part of the reason why I say that this stinks is, for one, we had Rocksteady, the people who created the Batman Arkham City games, which was, essentially the format that, Spider-Man PS4 took a lot of influence from. It's definitely got hints, plenty of hints. The gameplay is relatively similar to Arkham, and it is also a very story-driven game. So it makes sense that Marvel would kind of have their own version of that. So, of course, they're about to make a Suicide Squad game. Am I right? And what I'm thinking, my expectation of the Suicide Squad game, before we got the trailer of the gameplay, my expectation was a game that had a variety of characters with a variety of different movesets and controls that they could tap into, a variety of different combos, but it turned out it was just another shooter.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols.
So when they talk about variety, they talk about guns. You see, this guy has a machine gun, this guy has a shotgun. I can tell you a million different games that I can play right now with machine guns, shotguns, and typical assault rifles. We have this game. Quit giving us the same crap. Holy cow. It makes me mad. It makes me mad because sometimes it's all redundant to just play a game or check out a new title because I think I've seen this title before. Now, the main selling point, I think, for Spider-Man PS5 is probably more advanced web slinging, better graphics in comparison to the first version, and then a different story. And I think that Spider-Man has a lot of different villains and storylines from the comics that they could pull from and put in this game. And I'm excited to see what type of villains this game is going to have. If it's going to focus on Green Goblin, is it going to focus on Venom? Is it perhaps going to have Carnage if they're really bold and crazy? I don't know. But, it's a game, nonetheless, that I'm excited about. And I definitely like Spider-Man PS4. So Spider-Man 2 is something I'm looking forward to. I'm just very disappointed that they cut one of the features that would really separate it out from prior games. The Arkham series was definitely really well acclaimed, and I definitely really liked it. But I played through every single Arkham game, and by the time Spider-Man PS4 came out, while I was enjoying a lot of the web slinging and the story beats, I was mostly playing through it to try to beat through the story to get the storyline. But outside the cutscenes, I got so used to that gameplay type of format that it just wasn't really that innovative or something I hadn't played through before. It definitely felt a lot like Arkham, where you're pressing X on the Xbox controller. It would be where you're pressing square and triangle, pretty much, to attack and counter. We've had this before. The nice thing is that it did have a dodge button, and it did feel a little different with movement and other things. But overall, it was a relatively similar game to what I had played in Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Asylum. And, that's just the thing. It's really not that new, outside of it being Spider-Man. And Spider-Man is awesome. And anything with Spider-Man in it, it just makes me want to play, because we all like Spider-Man. Let's just face it, Spider-Man is a really cool character. Spider-Man has some really cool storylines. Spider-Man has a really awesome costume. Spider-Man does some really, really cool things with his superpowers. And it's definitely cool to have the ability to enjoy those things through a game, through the medium of video games. To be able to swing in the sky off of buildings, and to be able to tie people up on the wall with with webs. All that stuff is really cool. Really, really cool and exciting. So it's definitely cool, and I'm grateful that we have these games. I just wanted more. I just want more. Give us more, Insomniac. More. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think about this game. Are you disappointed about co-op removed? Does it change your opinion about this game at all? It certainly made me change my opinion about this game coming out. Yeah. Just let me know in the comments down below. Until next time.